guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a review today over these foundations that I have. The first one is the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder, and the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which looks like this. And I'm going to review these products and sort of give you my opinion on them, the longevity on them, things of that sort. Okay, so just tune in for the rest of the video. So let's start with the L'Oreal one. I've had this now, I would say, for a couple months, and I've been using it. This is my second bottle. This was my first. I ran out of this one, so I went and bought me this one. This one still has a little bit left, but it's a little bit lighter than this color because I got a little darker. So, you know, this is the color 316 and this is the color 318, so I got a little darker. So my opinion on these. I got introduced to them through a friend who she really liked it. She said that she felt it very lightweight, which is true. I remember putting the foundation on, and the way I put it on, it says to apply with your fingers, but I don't like doing that. I like using a brush. So I'll get, like a flat top brush or something like this, and I'll pour this. You gotta shake it, and then you pour on the back of I poured it in the back of my hand, and then I would take some and I would, buff it really good into my face. And like that, it worked for me really, really, really well. I felt like the littlest amount would go the longest way. Literally, a little bit, I would be able to do this side of my face, and then another little bit, I would be able to do this side of my face. And I felt it so lightweight. And then it also, it says here that it's a liquid powder. So it's very liquidy. When you put it on your hand, it'll run, all that. But as soon as you start buffing it on your face, give it a second, it'll turn into a powdery finish. So you don't even have to set it, which is cool. And it's such a lightweight feeling on your face. I feel like I'm not wearing a heavy foundation when I am wearing this. But what I also noticed is it's not as full coverage. Yes, it'll cover your redness, it'll cover darkness, it'll cover any discoloration on your face, and it is very lightweight. But if you can see here, I have a friend peeking through. She is covered, thank God. So it does cover, and then I have all these like little moles here on my face. I don't know if you can really see that. With that foundation, it's, how would I put it? It's not as thick, so my moles and like my little friend here are definitely noticeable. They definitely stick out. They are not as covered, if that makes any sense. With some foundations, they're thick enough that when you put a layer or two on, that these moles and my little friend here, they'll literally disappear into the foundation, if that makes sense. And with this ones, they are so lightweight that it doesn't happen. As you can see here, it does cover, like I said, very well. It does cover, but you can see the my little friends here, my moles, things like that. And in the sun, although in the sun I like it for the summertime because it's very lightweight. I like it that it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel, I think this is great for oily skin because it turns into a powder. What else? I really love it. This was my holy grail foundation for a very long time now. It's been maybe about 3 months that this has been like my holy grail, like my go-to foundation. And I have not used another one since. Now let's put this. Till I met the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Let's be real here, people. As soon as I met these, I was like, skirt. No, I'm just kidding. I love my babies. I love my babies. No, but seriously, people, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. When I put this on skin, it was like the gods saying to me from above. They were like, oh, okay, not that serious, but still, it was amazing product. I used this on a couple clients. I bought these for my clients intentionally. I did not buy these for me. I have more different colors. So I bought these for my clientele. And I put them on a couple clients and they loved it. It kept them matte. I even used this on my own mother. She loved it. She said that it covered very well. So I was like, okay, well, everybody loves this. Let me try it. So I went and I got something for myself and I mixed these two together and it gave me awesome coverage. I first put down a matte primer, like a primer to keep me matte, and this is the NYX Shine Killer. I put that one down first, and then I put the foundation, and then I set it with the NYX matte setting spray. Okay, so I have trouble here, where I get oily here, and I get oily right here, the T-zone area, where most people get oily. But around the rest of my face, I'm pretty dry. Tell me why. I don't know. I was a little nervous that this would cling to the dry spots, but it doesn't. I was nervous that it was going to mm, get patchy. I thought it was going to, how do I say it? Like it was just wasn't gonna work for me because this part of my skin is dry and only this part is oily. Um, but no, this foundation has worked wonders. It doesn't get patchy on me. It doesn't, what's the word? It doesn't cling on to any dry patches. It doesn't. It keeps me matte on my forehead. I don't have it on today. I'm using today the L'Oreal Magic because I wanted to go back and kind of compare them. Um, and let me tell you, I do like these better. Um, I love the smooth application. It's like when I put it on, I feel like my skin is perfected. I feel like you don't see these moles as much. You don't see my little friends here as much. I feel like it keeps me, um, what's the word? I'm at. It just gives me a really really nice complexion. The only downfall, I'm gonna give you a downfall, is that when it's really hot outside, like it's been here in Georgia, um, it it just slides off your face. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I've worn this already, and in the heat, in the like long hours in the heat, and my face would literally be sweating and sweating and sweating and sweating and sweating. Don't get me wrong; it doesn't slide all off your face. It's thick enough so that by the time you finally get into some AC after being like all day in the hot sun, you'll still have some coverage left. But for the most part, that whole flawless look and all that, it's gonna go away. It's gonna look like you put just a thin layer of foundation on, and things like your moles or your friends might be showing a lot more obviously than they did when you first put the foundation on. Um, Also, like when you're on your phone or things like that, and you have foundation on your phone. I don't like that stuff. But it is just how would I put it? It is just kind of like something you have to deal with if you really want that good type coverage foundation. Then it's just kind of something you have to like put up with, I guess. Um, what else would I say? So if you're gonna ask me what I suggest, because they both last pretty long, but I would say the matte Fit Me lasts longer. Um, I would more than likely tell you, depending on your skin type and depending on your like preference, do you like thick foundations? Do you like thin? Okay, so this is a little thicker. This is a lot thinner. This one will give you better coverage. This will give you light coverage. This one will keep you matte. This one, it'll keep you matte, but for not as long. Your oils will eventually peek through. Um, so I mean, I love them both. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, this one was my holy grail foundation for a very long time. But then it just this just popped into my life and was like, here I am. You know. So I mean, it's just all personal preference, in my opinion. You use whatever you want, but if you were to ask me what I use, Maybelline Fit Me. The matte and poreless. The original Fit Me, I felt was, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, to be honest with you. It did match my skin okay, but I didn't care for it. I really didn't. I didn't find anything special about it. I didn't find it to be like anything like whoa, anything about it. Nothing. So the matte and poreless is bomb. Is bomb.com, people. So you gotta run out, you gotta get it. It's only five something, almost $6 at the most. So it's so affordable. Whereas in this baby was like, I've seen it in the drugstore between $10 to $13. So I don't know, people. You choose. But don't forget to always put on a primer before and set it with a setting spray afterwards. Okay, people? Yep. Alright, so I hope you really liked my review. I don't do reviews very often because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not very good at them. But I like that you guys respect my opinion and you listen to what I have to say about certain things in the cosmetic world. So this is why I do it. I do it for you. If you guys want my opinion on anything else or any other questions, any other video requests, or anything like that, please leave it down in the comments and subscribe and okay, I'll stop. I'll see you guys later. Deuce.